Hello, this is Smart Banjo Reviews. This is Smart Banjo. This is June 21st, 2025. I'm going to show you my Dr. Seuss selection. Okay, this one is The Snitches and Other Stories. It contains 4 stories. Okay, next one. Yoda the Turtle and Other Stories. This is the 50th anniversary. The 50th anniversary includes 5 stories by Dr. Seuss. The original includes 3. Just to tell you that. Okay, next up. Holden and the Bug and Other Lost Stories. These book stories were originally in Red Book magazine. And there's Marco from Marlborough Street. Okay, next up. The Bimbo Seed and Other Lost Stories. Same thing, these are all stories from Red Book magazine, originally published in it. And then we have the I Can Read With My Eyes Shut. And then we have the Battle Book by Dr. Seuss. Okay. Young and Old Ones, a book for children with the book jacket. Dr. Seuss Horse Museum with the book jacket. This was released way after Dr. Seuss's death. It was found in a box with some rough sketches and a story they say was about 80% complete. The remaining 20 and the illustrations were done by Andrew Joynal. Okay. Next up. Another one with a dust jacket. There's a rocket in my pocket. And then I have another one with a dust jacket. All the Places You Go. This was the last Seuss book released during his lifetime. And then we have Cedric the Big Hearted Moose. And then we have Bartholomew and the Obelisk. And then Holden Hears a Who. Then the Tough coughs as he plows through the dough. All the writings and cartoons by him. Oh, nice back cover. Okay. What pet should I get? This book was completed by Seuss probably in the 60s. These are the same characters from One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. But he never published it in his lifetime, because much later it was found in the same box as the Horse Museum. Okay, next one. Dr. Seuss, away for Deucencer Day, with some help from Jack Personally and Lane Smith. This was a book that Seuss was working on at the time of his death. It could be known, but I'm unaware how much of the book he actually did. But his story. Okay, next up. Happy Birthday to Me by Me Myself. This is not really a book written by Seuss. It was published way after his death. But I have it. Okay, next one is The King's Stilt, and this happens to be the 75th anniversary edition that I have. Okay, next one. My Many Colored Days. Written by Seuss, but not illustrated. The illustrations were by Steve Johnson and Lou Fantrum. another one with a slipcover, The Secret Art of Dr. Seuss, with an introduction by Marin Sindic, Doc, D-A-K, I don't know. And this one, Dr. Seuss, How a Grinch Lost Christmas, sequel to How the Grinch Stole Christmas. It is not written by Seuss, but it does follow his style quite nicely. Okay? And then I can write a book by me, myself, with little help of Theodore Singh and Ray McKean. Theodore Singh is Seuss. Seuss was, it was Dr. Seuss Grizzle. And it's Grizzle spelled backwards. Seuss was his middle name. And it's also his mother's maiden name. Okay. And then we have, I had trouble getting into Song Salute. And then Dr. Seuss's Sleepwalk. And then we have Happy Birthday to You. And then What I Was Scared Of. This story is also included in the Snitches and Other Stories. And then I have How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And then I have Oh Bizarre Zebra. And then I have Did I Ever Tell You How Lucky You Are? And then it's The Lorax. And then I have I Can Draw It Myself by Me Myself. Then I got my book about me. Okay. And then okay. Next up. One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. Then the Can Hat comes back. Then Can the Hat. Then The Shape of Me and Other Stuff. And then Martin K. Mooney, Will You Please Go Now? And then I have Mr. Brown Can Moo, Can You? Dr. Seuss's Book of Wonderful Noises. And the next book I have, The Foot Book. Then I have Hop and Pop, The Simplest Seuss for Youngest Use. And then I have Dr. Seuss's ABC book. And then I have If I Ran the Zoo. Sorry about that. And then I have I'm Not Going to Get Up Today. Written by Seuss, but illustrated by James Stevenson. And then I have The Cat's Quizzle, Are You Smarter Than the Cat in the Hat? And then I have The Pop-Up Mice of Mr. Bryce by Theodore Singh, illustrated by Roy McKean. And then I have Please Try to Remember the 1st of October. Theodore Singh, Art Cummings. And then I have Would You You Rather Be a Bulldog? Illustrated by Ray McKean. And then I have Because a Little Bug Went Ka-Choo by Rosalie Stone and illustrated by Michael Schultz. This is written by Dr. Seuss. Rosalina. I know Stone was his second wife's maiden name, I think. This is the only one with him under that name. And then we have Scrambled Egg Soup. And then I have Gerald McBoing, his only little golden book. And this one, tell you, the meaning back when this was published is different than it is now. Bonos. Bonos was written by Alexander Abington and illustrated by Dr. Seuss. This was released 6 years prior to Mulberry Street. And Bonos back in 1931 meant it's another word for, it's a joke book. Little jokes. Okay, next up, Green Eggs and Ham. Then Wacky Wednesday, illustrated by George Booth. And then In People's House, illustrated by Roy McKean. And then I Wish I Had Duck Feet, illustrated by B. Toby. And then I have A Great Day for Up by Dr. Seuss, illustrated by Quinn Blake. And then I have All the Things You Can Think. And then I have Oh, Say Can You Say, Oh My Brothers, Oh My Sisters, These Are Terrible Tongue Twisters. Okay, and then Oh Baby, Places You Will Go, adapted by Trish from the works of Seuss. And then Seuss Smith, The Guide to Life for Those Just Starting Out and Those Are Already on the Way. And then, okay, whew. Can have the Great Big Flip Book. I Can Lick 30 Tigers Today and Other Stories. This book contains, I don't know how many stories. 1, 2, I think 3 stories. And I will show you the rest of my collection in a shorter part 2. This is Small Banjo, signing out.